In the ever-crowded world of Korean dramas, where hundreds of new titles emerge each year only to fade away just as quickly, Buried Hearts has exploded onto the scene not merely with record-breaking viewership, but also by igniting deep discussions about human nature, power struggles, and the cost of revenge. With a finale that left millions holding their breath and begging for a second season, the drama has transcended its short-form format to become a defining symbol of high-stakes, emotionally charged storytelling. A boundary-breaking ending and a spectacular surge. The final episode of Buried Hearts achieved a record nationwide rating of 15.4%, with an even higher 15.7% in Seoul, a dream number for any miniseries, especially in today's era of viewer fatigue and content overload. But what exactly fueled this phenomenon? It wasn't just the twist ending, where the menacing villain Young Jang-seon, thought to be dead or vanished, was revealed to be secretly imprisoned by protagonist Seo Dong-yeon in the basement of the Daesan Corporation. Rather, it was the masterful way the show guided viewers through an emotional labyrinth of betrayal, suspense, and internal torment. Buried Hearts didn't end with light or resolution, it ended with a deep, haunting wound carved into the soul of the so-called victor. That's what made audiences not just watch the drama, they experienced it. The journey of a survivor, not a hero. Seo Dong-yeon, portrayed by Park Hyung-sik, is not your typical protagonist. He is not noble, not omnipotent, and at times, his choices make viewers recoil in discomfort. But that's also what makes his journey painfully real. Thrown into a vortex of political conspiracies, financial secrets, and emotional trauma, Dong-yeon gradually loses himself. Even after avenging his father, what remains is emptiness, and the chilling question, did I really win? The final shots don't show a triumphant man walking into the light, but a broken soul confronting the darkness within. No blood is shed in that moment, and no tears are shown, but it is more than enough to leave viewers stunned into silence. A villain beyond evil. Whereas many Korean dramas still fall into the trope of the cartoonishly evil antagonist, Buried Hearts paints Young Jang-seon, played by Joon, as something far more disturbing, a personification of systemic corruption and entrenched power. He isn't just bad, he's the walking embodiment of an era gone rotten. When Dong-yeon imprisons him in the basement, it's not just retribution, it's a metaphor. Evil, after all, doesn't simply die. It lingers in shadows and within the very minds of those who fight it. Revenge does not equal justice. Buried Hearts doesn't glorify vengeance, it exposes its bleak cost. Though Dong-yeon avenges his father, he loses the chance to be with the woman he loves, Yo Yoon-nam. The tragedy lies not in loss, but in the crushing realization that even victory cannot restore meaning. The show explores the moral ambiguity of power. Is justice truly real, or merely the product of whoever holds more control? And once buried, can our heart ever beat the same again? Sharp political undertones and social reflection. Beyond its gripping storyline, Buried Hearts is laced with sharp social commentary. The core premise, one man accidentally hacking into a 2 trillion won political slush fund and being hunted by secret powers, mirrors real-life concerns about deep state corruption, unchecked capitalism, and the illusion of democracy. In today's South Korea, where scandals involving conglomerates and political elites are not fiction but headlines, Buried Hearts becomes not just entertainment, but a warning. A stellar cast that carries the weight. Park Hyung-sik delivers a career-defining performance, shedding his romantic lead image for a complex, tormented figure. Joon is chillingly powerful as the villain whose presence is felt even in absence. Supporting roles by Lee Hae-young and Hong Hwa-yeon add depth and emotional realism, rounding out a cast that gives the show its unshakable impact. A new perspective, Season 2, a battle within righteousness? If Season 1 was about confronting evil outside, then a potential Season 2 might explore the evil within. Can Seo Dong-yeon resist becoming a new Young Jang-seon? What happens when the victor becomes the new power? When absolute control is in your hands, can you stay human? Perhaps the Buried Heart is not only a metaphor for trauma, but a prophecy of future moral collapse. Conclusion. Buried Hearts has succeeded not just in the numbers, it has succeeded in sparking thought. In an era where dramas are consumed and forgotten in days, this one lingers, long after the screen fades to black. Can a buried heart rise again? And if it does, will it shine with light, or cast a darker shadow?